Hi guys, 18dap here and welcome to this match preview for this Friday night's game, Sunderland versus Doncaster Rovers at the Stadium of Light. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview, Sunderland versus Doncaster. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If this video has brought you to the channel, welcome. Click that subscribe button. If you are new, this is the format that we go with on these match previews. We look at previous meetings, we look at the current form for both clubs, we focus on a Doncaster Rovers player. I give my opinion on the one to watch for Sunderland, and then me and the family, we've got a predictions league, so there's a quick update on that, and then my score prediction at the very end. So let's get into the previous meetings, and it's not very good reading for Doncaster Rovers. We've played each other 7 times, and Rovers have only won twice. Sunderland have won 5 of those 7 occasions. Looking at the last 5 games, we have to go back to a very good year, 1988, in Division 3 at Sunderland. We got beat 3-1. And then to more recent history, 2017 in the Football League Trophy, Rovers got a home win. And then the last 3 meetings have been defeats in League 1, a 1-0 defeat, a 2-0 defeat, and then a 2-1 defeat. So hopefully, fingers crossed this Friday, we can turn this horrid form against Sunderland around. On to form. Our form's not been too bad. 3 wins in the last 5, 2 defeats. One of those defeats coming to Sunderland back in December. Sunderland on a very, very tidy run of form. 4 wins, 1 draw in the last 5, so decent team. Doncaster's 100% record in 2020 was ended against Coventry at the weekend with a 1-0 defeat. Very poor first half display from the Rovers and just couldn't quite get going. Better second half, just didn't create enough, and that is a repeating problem for this season. Not creating enough, not taking the chances that we've got. Hopefully we get a couple of chances at Sunderland and take them. We are yet to make any moves in this window. Ask any Rovers fan and they'll tell you we need midfielder, we need striker, but we just can't get the players in for whatever reason. Can't get them in on loan, can't get them in permanently, but hopefully the reinforcements are announced soon. Sunderland, as I mentioned, on a very, very good run of form, beating Donny, Lincoln, MK Dons and Wickham and drawing against Fleetwood in the last 5, and that recent run of form has pushed them up into the playoff places, currently sitting in 6th, and a win against Donny would see that gap opening up between them and the chasing pack. So I think we're 4 points behind Sunderland at the minute, so then that makes 7-point gap between us and the playoffs. So if we've got any sort of desire to get into the playoffs, this is a game that we've got to be winning, but with Sunderland's form it's going to be very, very tough. On to player focus. This episode I am going with Rhys James, former Sunderland man, 23 appearances this season for the Rovers, and for me he has been one of our better summer signings. I believe McCann brought him in before he left, but hopefully this time round he'll get a chance to face his former club. In December he was an unused substitute, he was on the bench, so didn't get the opportunity to play against Sunderland, so hopefully that changes on Friday. He's got bags of ability going forward, decent defensively too, and he's also contributed with 2 goals and 1 assist from left back this season. Very good signing. Happy with Rhys James' performances this year. On to the one to watch for Sunderland. There was a couple of names that were close to getting onto this, but I have gone with Luke O'Nien. 24 appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists, and for me he's one of those players that can dictate the pace of the game. Very, very good centre midfielder, and like I say, can just dictate what happens in a game from the centre of the park, and can kind of control everything from front to back. And I think if we cut his creativity out, we've got half a chance here. As I said, provided 3 assists scored 3 goals in the league, and if we do cut him out, the likes of Gooch and Maguire are going to have to work much harder to get the opportunities in front of goal. So for me, Luke O'Nien is the one to watch for Sunderland. Onto the predictions league table. So if you are new, what happens is we give a score prediction for every single game. If we get it spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the outcome of the game correct but not the score line, we get 1 point. If we get it completely wrong, we get 0 points. So 24 games in, I think we are, and this is what the table looks like. I am sitting on top on 14 points, Max just behind me on 11, Chris in third on 10, and Dad yet to make double figures, propping up the table on 9 points. But over the past couple of weeks, there's been a fair bit of change in that, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure there will be changes between now and the end of the season. And finally, on to my score prediction. It's going to be a tough one. Sunderland's form, very good. Rovers lacking the creativity, not scoring enough goals for me, but defensively we have got one of the best defences in League One. So I think it's going to be a tight game. Are we going to win? I can't see it. I can't see us winning on Friday night, but I can see us bringing home a point. So I am going with a 1-1 draw. I'm going to leave that video here. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comment in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.